Now to a story that you'll only see on ABC 12. The Mid-Michigan Honor Flight brought dozens of our nation's heroes and their loved ones to the nation's capital to see some of the sites that commemorate their dedication to defending our freedom. ABC 12's Cheryl Coonan and photojournalist Brian Goldsmith were there, and they give us an inside look at this once-in-a-lifetime journey.
The past 2 days have been filled with stories, camaraderie, laughter, smiles, and of course many, many tears, not excluding right here where the Vietnam Wall behind me is etched with 58,000 names of soldiers who died in that war. Some of the veterans that we accompanied on the Mid-Michigan Honor Flight tell us that they didn't know this is a moment that they ever would or could experience.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you. I was with the 25th Infantry, which is the Strawberry Patch. I was 11 Delta, which is armored personnel carriers and tanks.
Flint native Gary Brown and his son Jay were among the nearly 200 veterans and guardians aboard the Mid-Michigan Honor Flight Mission 23, which honors our nation's veterans, bringing them to Washington, D.C. to see memorials built to commemorate their service and sacrifice, including Arlington National Cemetery, the World War II Memorial, the Korean War and Iwo Jima memorials, and the Vietnam Veterans Memorial.
From one end of Nam to the other, basically a lot in Cambodia.
Gary recalls being drafted at the age of 18, his parents breaking the news to him.
And just what it is. My parents they said, well, we'll sell, we'll move to Canada, we don't want you going. And I said, I can't do that. I need to step up and serve my country, and they need me.
He shared with us some of the memories of his time during the war, much of what he said he hadn't spoken of ever.
Think about it every day, you know. You think, why am I the lucky one? It's like, it's not fair.
Until now, he had never seen the Vietnam Veterans Memorial Wall with the over 58,000 names of fallen soldiers, some Gary called friends.
Those people that's on the wall, wasn't fair to them. You know, a lot of them, they didn't ask to go, but they went.
And to this day, like many other war veterans, he struggles with emotions.
It took me a long time to come to this because I didn't feel that I deserved it, to tell you the truth. I don't feel that I had put out there what the people on the wall had put out there.
He says attending the honor flight is something he didn't know he would ever do.
It's with you day in and day out. Why not me? Like I said, you know. So it's a hard thing to live with, to be here, to have the freedom that they don't have.
Gary's son Jay accompanied him on the honor flight as his guardian and created this album with photos and memorabilia of his father's service as a way to honor him.
Maybe a buddy of mine just got killed in front of me, or one of my buddies behind me got hit, their truck, and they all died.
But make no mistake, Gary is a hero himself.
One guy told me he seen nothing but a great big huge round ball of red fire just right into my body.
He says he didn't know if he would survive.
They pulled 7 dead bodies off the top of me to get to me. I was buried in the ground.
He says at one point his parents were even notified that he had passed, and for 3 months that's what they believed. He says he was mistaken for another soldier with the same name who didn't survive the war.
And you can't see this arm over here because I had 7 surgeries on that arm, and they had 25 doctors from around the world to keep this arm.
Gary was awarded the Purple Heart after being severely wounded in combat. Fast forward to today, he now joins over 70 other veterans from around our state who had the opportunity to travel back in time, reflecting on decades-old memories, some good, worth remembering, some bad they wish they could forget.
A lot of names on this wall, a lot of names, too many. Thank you.
Thank you. Welcome home.
But in the end, they did it together as one unit, United States military veterans.
All of it was amazing to me.
What's nice about this is you can walk up to anybody on these buses and strike up a conversation. You all have something in common.
It's just wonderful, just wonderful. It's amazing, in fact.
Because this is the real wall. It's a real deal.
If it wasn't for this honor flight, I don't know if I would even have made it to the wall.
And they all came home to a monumental welcome that some never got until now. In Washington, D.C., Cheryl Coonan, ABC 12 News.